Alright guys, oh my gosh. Y'all gonna be surprised now. Bam. That's the yep, that's the 3-inch minnow. Now I did cut off, I cut off back to the eye, so to give it a flat spot to put the jig against. Bam. I'll probably mention this on a Wednesday night's video when I'm making it for the winter. You know, when I make the Wednesday night video for the winter on Thursday. But Crappie Connection had the biologists on there again. It was they loaded it yesterday. So if y'all don't watch it, you need to go in and watch it. They talk about crappie, how old they are. Most of them only live to be 4 to 8 years old. How you stressing crappie out, hot water. What happens when they get in hot water? That's a good thing that most crappie tournaments are in the spring, because the crappie can't handle hot water good. We know that. That's why they go deep, right? But he talks about how big a bait how big a minnow or a shad that a crappie will eat. He used another term, but he said if he's big enough and he's got a big enough mouth, he can eat it. In other words, a 3-inch shad is nothing for him if he can get it in his mouth. So we think sometimes we got to have a small bait, and there are times when that little 1.5-inch minnow I have, I caught a little bit, there's times when it outperforms anything I got. So I'm not telling you that you got to be using a 3-inch minnow and that's the only thing that you need to be fishing with. What I'm saying is you can catch them on this 3-inch minnow, and you're surprised how small the fish are. Everybody thinks it's too big for crappie, but a few of the guys that are buying them, oh, I just messed one. A few of the guys that are buying them like them. And that's what they tell me. They go, it's their favorite. I got 2 guys that tell me, oh, I just messed another one. And see, some of these that's messing are smaller fish, I guaranteed you. Some of the guys that are buying them will tell me it's their favorite bait, guys. So I just got out here. I've been working today. It's trying to rain. It's spitting a little bit a while ago. It's calling for rain tomorrow. So I thought I would get out here and try to fish a few minutes, if it'd let me. I'm trying out this new stand. I had a local friend made me this stand, and he says he's trying to keep me from bending over all the time, making adjustments to the life guard. I said, yeah, you got to constantly bend over and make adjustments. So he made me this stand. I'm watching my bait guys. It's right there where they're at, and they're all about it. Smacking at it, like who's going to get it? Bam. That's a small crappie. This is post spawn, guys. He's very small, because I'm using a 3-inch minnow too. That's the mealtime 3-inch minnow. Yeah. All right. You wouldn't think a fish that small with a 3-inch bait, would you? I'm going to tell you, this 3-inch bait will surprise you. Guys, this is really a nice picture. Look how these fish are right here on the stump or something, okay? Then here's some out here in open water. All right, here's that square rock I've showed y'all before. I'm at the bridge. There's that square rock. See how it's square? You know it's man-made. I bet they poured that and made that to set the pump on, water pump on, keep water out of the way. But you can see it's flat right here. See the fish are suspended there, but some on that stump. Those are very small on that stump. I had him through with them. And these are small. I done caught 2 of those. They're 6-7 inches. But I'm just kicking them out. Actually, I'm trying to find a bigger fish. That was my idea this evening. I know I'm not going to have much time, but that was my idea. All right, guys. I hope y'all can see. There's my jig coming right here. Now, this is a 1/48 ounce. Now, this is what I want to show you. Right, it's right there. And watch, I'm going to let it fall. See how slow it's falling? And look, the fish already moving to it. See that one coming after checking it out? Now I'm going to let it fall on down a little further. I need to move my pole here, guys. My wind pushed me a little bit. I done felt one hit it. There it comes. Alright. I'm showing you that because y'all hear me say all the time, if you use a light jig, you'll get more bites. See, I didn't even have to work the bait or nothing. All I did was let it fall. I never reeled it, never done nothing, but let it fall. And I caught a fish. This is tank shad, and this is the remelt color. Dave and I was talking about that last night. He said he's been trying to use something smaller. I said there's times a 1/48 that's even better. I'll see if I can do this again now. Let me get over closer to the fish. I got close to these fish just to show you all this. Hold on. Hold on. Let me start over. I reeled it in and started over because the boat's moving on me. We got a little bit of just enough wind to move the boat. All right. I might have got a little too close to him. All right. Here comes the bait right here. I'm trying to hold the rod right there. Right here. See it flicker once in a while? Now, right there. Watch it. Now, see the fish already moving? Right here. See the fish moving for it? One of them's already got it. I just took it away from him. He still got it. Oh, I just took it away from that time. He still got it. I thought I took it away from him. See, with that jig falling that slow, you see the fish start moving that way? 2 or 3 of them started moving. Now, I didn't see my jig all the time. I showed y'all where it was at a couple times. I see it flicker once in a while. All right? He's a baby. But the point is, not how big a fish is. It's not about the size of the fish, guys. Point is, the thing was falling slow enough that they started coming out there checking it out. If it went, they would have said, "Whoa, what was that? Man, that thing went by me like a Superman." I heard Jimmy Houston say that one time. He said, "Guys, you can't expect your baits. You can't expect crappie to bite your baits if they go past them like Superman or bass." All right, let's try it again. And that's what he's saying. They don't have time to even know what it was, to run it down, to check it out. You don't give them any time for anything like that if it's passing real fast. I don't see my bait. I'm hunting for my bait. I see a bass if I hear going down. I think he's probably following my bait. All right, right here's my bait. One fish just smacked this. Right there. See that fish swimming? See him? There's another one checking it out. See, it's still sinking. I'm gonna let it go on down. That's to the top of the stump. I'm gonna bring it to me a little bit. I just popped it. All right. But when it falls slow like that, they get a chance to check it out. And I'm not saying that you should always have a slow fall. That's not what I'm saying. There's times you might get by with a faster fall. But when that thing falls down through that school and it's falling like this, they see it coming. They can run up and grab it. They can say, "Oh, I want that," and get it. When it goes, shoo. And I mean, I hear these guys talk. If you're vertical jigging, I reckon it doesn't make a whole lot of difference. All right, guys, got him. All right, first time I've ever fished here. Now, I'm next to the bridge. Y'all see me fish this bridge. I got a video about fishing this bridge coming up, and I'm just running around thinking. I had a little time this evening. I've been working. Guys, it's probably 5 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock. I ain't been here about half an hour. So I was power washing today, and they're calling for rain all day tomorrow. I thought, well, let's see if we can get fish a little bit. But let's do something different. Instead of going back, I started at the bridge. There's some fish there. I caught a couple there. And I said, let's do something different. Let's try to find some fish somewhere you never fished. Well, I've caught them off this dock before in the past, but I've never run out here and just tried open water. So I went up that bank, and then I cut straight across here. And see, there's a float right there, if y'all can see it. That's marking a shallow stump. So I know it's shallow up in there. They got a lily pads planted over there. I've bass fished that. I know that's really shallow. To get to this boathouse, you got to go in right here. All right? That boathouse is only 4 or 5 foot. So I'm just kicking around, and I know it's an old bridge right here somewhere, underwater bridge. I've seen it before. Right here, I just found it. Right there it is. I knew I was close to it. See how square that is? I don't think it's any fish on it. Let's go over there one time just see what happens. I knew the old bridge was here because I've seen this bridge before. Daggone, Dennis. I got baits everywhere, guys. I kicked them with my toes. I did clean the vacuum the boat this evening. Y'all probably going like, what? I did vacuum it real fast before I left the house because it was so bad. Had so much stuff off the trees, you know, all the little tags and stuff. Now I see a fish moving right here on top. Y'all like my new stand? Y'all notice that? Okay, a friend made that for me. Last year he made me a lighter. I got a lighter on my trailer. There's a couple marks. See on top right there? Let's get a little closer to it. Where I caught this crappie was right here though. It was one limb laying in the water, it looks like. And it's probably something somebody put down years ago. And it's not much left of it. There was about 4 crappie there and I caught one of them. I don't see as much. Whoa, stop it. I don't like getting too close to stuff. You spook them. See right there? Let's get the spotlight on. Now you can see that bridge. See how it's going uphill right here? I really don't see anything. I see a fish come at the base. Well, let's throw over there. I'm 30 feet. I got a little closer than I wanted to get. Like I said, I don't like getting that close to stuff. I don't see a thing. I don't see them about. I do see a couple fish up on the top moving, it looks like. See, they could be holding the bottom, holding really close to it, and I would never see them. Bam, nicest fish I've caught for a while. Guys, throwing the slow fall jig, throwing a 1/48. There you go. Got rod caught up in my lanyard to my remote. I've been running this open water, just trying to find something. I got over close to this dock. I said, let's throw at this dock a couple times. And oh, that's a bad cast. And let's see if we can come up the fish or two. Didn't see but a couple right there. There's a couple right here in this corner. Bam. I'm gonna tell you what, there's a few here, but they're not easy to catch. Come here. They're not very aggressive today at all. That's for sure. Not very aggressive at all. That's all I wanted to do was bend over. You ever have a leg hurting you? I'm sure you have. I hurt my leg splitting wood 2 Saturdays ago. Hurt my right leg from my knee down. It's just tender. And I've been working every day. I'll sit down, even driving the car. I had to drive about 25 miles this morning to get some supplies at the Lowe's. It's about 25 miles from me. And I'm going to tell you what, that was hard. Holding my leg in a certain position, she'd get to aching, and I'd have to take my foot off the pedal and I'd put the cruise on and work my leg a little bit. Then I got on this little back road. I couldn't use the cruise. I let off the gas every once in a while and work my leg, get it back on the pedal. That's how much it hurts me. It hurts worse driving than it does walking. All right, guys. I came back to the bridge. I made a big circle right here. And I came back to the bridge. There's a decent crappie. Just trying to find a bigger crappie. I caught a couple decent ones off that dock down there. There was a few there. Hey, don't you get a hook in me. He will get the hook in me. I got a hold of the jig head now. I hate when they get hooked in the bottom lip. He's probably 10 inches. I don't know if y'all noticed, that is silver bullet, blue tail. The tail's azure. Yeah, I think it's the first time I ever fished with it. I've had it for months. I've got so many new colors I'm playing with, guys, and that was one of them I wanted to put on the site with the tail colors when I done the winter and a bunch of them, and it didn't make it. But I found something here, like I say, riding around, just looking around. Somebody asked me the other day, how do you know where all this fish cover is? And man, I didn't even see, he found me. And I said, you know how I find it? Sometimes I go out and just ride around. That's what I'm doing now. I'm just running around with my trolling motor. He's a baby. Guys, I went from here all the way down there and made a circle. and I'm just watching. I'll get my remote out. I just put it away. And I'll get my remote out and just stand right here like this and just run my remote and watch the screen. I'll set my pole to where I'm looking just a little bit to the right and go. It looks like it's a stump under me right there. Just now seeing that. So that's the kind of stuff you see that with a live scope you got to try to remember. And sooner or later there will be fish on it. There's a lot of bass fooling around here. I've seen a lot of bass. But these crappie I caught, let me take this back down. The two crappie I caught are right here. They're 35 foot. Oh, good gosh, Dennis. You ever let the line slip off your finger before you're ready? See, I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's a stump or if it's a man-made piece of cover and it's deteriorating. Old Christmas tree, it could be. Got another one, guys. This school, at least this school's interested in feeding. The ones at the dock were not. That's a decent fish too. Bam. That's a decent one. Ooh, silver bullet, baby. You gotta love this school, guys. Next cast. Stop and talk to this young man right here. He lives in the same subdivision I live in. And he's a big crappie fisherman. I seen him go down earlier. He said he's been fishing the bank today. He ain't caught but a few. I said, you need to be fishing deeper. That's why I'm sitting way out here. I said, this is 13 foot right here. Got a good picture there now. Look, can y'all see the crappie? See? Let me move this thing around a little bit. There's the piece of trash. See, they're not all real tight on it. I don't know what it is. Some fish out here in open water. I think a lot of them are bass, really do. But I told him, I said, I forget his name. I think it's Trevor. But I told him, I said, I haven't talked to him for about 2 years. He said he ain't seen me either, but I see him go down the lake sometime in his boat. We just don't talk, we wave. I told him there's something right there on that point. I was catching early, go get him. He went on. He's got a live scope too. The next cast guy, you gotta love it. 3 casts in a row. You gotta love this school. That's a male right here. Now he was asking me was they spawned, and I said they're done spawned. He said, yeah, I think they are too. So that's a little male. He's still got a little black in him, doesn't he? A little darkness. All right, guys, I'm still in the same spot. I just pulled up a little bit. I lost my bait. I lost my jig, my bait, and I'm not gonna tie nothing on that rod. I got real close to it. They broke up on the rod. I'd have to go back through the eyes and all that, rethread it. I went back to this 3-inch minnow. Yep. Well, this one might be a little bit bigger. Nope. He acted like when I set the hook. 3-inch minnow. Alright, guys, like I said, y'all watch a video of Crappie Connection, just load it. Should be loaded like on May the 4th, okay? With the biologist, part 2 with the biologist. Y'all are going to appreciate it. I told you about it. He goes, Dennis, thank you for telling me about it, because I enjoyed it. It was 55 minutes long, and I didn't find it till like 10 minutes to 11 last night. I was going to go to bed, guys. I went, oh no, I got to watch this. I said I watched the whole thing. All right, let's hope this is a crappie. Wow. Don't feel like it's going to be. Wow. He took drag right there. Took drag again. I guess it's going to be a bass. I threw back to where I caught those 2 big crappie. What I done was see how far I'm from the no-wake buoy. I backed up. I just turned my trolling motor and backed my boat straight up. And that's a bass. That's what I figured. Figured if it was a crappie. Wishful thinking, right? Now this is on that 3-inch minnow. Look, they sell them at Holly Grove Marina, this color too. And that nice fish. I told them at Holly Grove Marina to tell the bass fishermen come in there that they're good for bass too. Bet you this ain't a crappie. If it is, it's a nice one. It's fighting hard. Yeah, it is. He was fighting like a bass. That is a nice one, guys. Bam! Man, I'm a happy camper now. catching all those babies, I finally found some bigger crappie in open water. That's what I was looking for. You know, I know the funny part, y'all probably laughing. Yeah, Dennis, you started over there. I started over that side of the bridge. Went out through there. I went down through there by that boathouse, down to that boathouse way down there, back across to here, and I thought, I'm gonna get to the bridge, I'm gonna go in. I'm going home if I don't catch it. Guys, I just live outside the bridge. I'm only about, gosh, I am a quarter mile, but at the most, probably a quarter mile from home. Hey folks, what do you think? I caught some fish. I found a lot of fish. There was a lot of fish scattered around that bridge. They was moving some. Sometimes they'd stop on a piece of cover. But I found stuff in that area that I didn't know about. That big, I think it's a stump there at that buoy I didn't know about. And there was fish holding to the rope that goes down to that buoy. They was just holding up close to it. Some of them were bass, but I think some of them were crappie also. Down that riprap, I didn't see any fish. But as I cut across there, I found that old bridge. I knew the old bridge was there. I've never seen crappie up before. Still not sure there was any crappie on. Some fish there, I think it were bass. But there was a limb in the water there that fish were on. I never seen that limb before. So you just got to look around. If you got side imaging, down imaging, slow down. Use your trolling motor and kick it off your trolling motor and watch your down imaging. Because sometimes you're moving fast, you're going to mess something small. And it doesn't take much to hold some fish. I'll tell you, crappie will, if they use a stump, it doesn't take much, does it? Appreciate y'all guys. I thought there'd be something different. I just kind of went walk about in that area and fished that whole area. It took me about 2.5 hours that evening I fished. The weather's been nasty here. It's in the 40s now. It's like 45 degrees, guys. Yes, and this is May. So it's rained for like 4 days in a row. So the weather's been strange. This was a pretty evening I had before this bad weather came. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Dennis, Fishing Lake Country. See you next time, guys.